So there's her kidneys. Here was, here's the bladder, right? Here was descending colon. And then in between the two of them, down in here, this is the vagina down in there. So we have the vagina down there. And then these two guys, these were the uterine horns. If you put uterine horn, or if I pin it, you put uterus, that's okay. Okay, so uterine horns. And then the little pea-shaped things, or little beans. There's a bean right there. And then the other little bean right here. Okay, those are the ovaries. So the little beans are the ovaries. Okay. On the male cat, okay, I've completely dissected apart his scrotum. It's not there anymore. So what we've got the two testicles here, okay, and then here's his little tiny cat penis. It's got little like barbs on it too. It kind of looks like a really tiny little tongue. Yeah, that's it right there. That little guy.
What is it? No.
That makes all the
That would be
kitties.
inappropriate.
It makes all the kitties. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it too gets enlarged, but it's just that's it. Just yeah. And so actually, if we still had the scrotum, here it's all chopped apart. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Okay, so here's where the two testicles were in there.
Cool.
And then you see this hole here. That's where the penis was traveling through. So it actually, there's the hole where it would have come out of.
Ew.
So it would have been like this, and the penis would come out of that little hole there. Yeah.
I mean, never mind.
Yeah, right?
I just thought it'd be like, dogs, but
No, yeah, no, it's not.
or
Yeah,
something like that.
I know, it's not. Yeah, because dogs are,
Some of them are beasts, but
some of them are pretty, yeah. Yeah, no, the cats, no. Okay, so then what we've got,
Sorry, that was inappropriate.
no, it's okay, it's not inappropriate,
I don't
it's
think anything-
biology.
Yeah.
It's totally okay.
Let's hit anatomy. Nothing's
Okay, so then here we have, let's see, this is spermatic cord, all of this here. Okay. This guy right here, this is epididymis. And if you looked closely at it, you could see the little like squiggles in it. So that's epididymis right there and right here. So all of this is epididymis. This, all of that, that's all epididymis. Okay. This right here is the testicle itself. I hate that when you're like, you hang up like 5 times and they still keep calling. And you're like,
Dude,
Are
leave
you
a
gonna-
voicemail.
you're like, seriously.
Are you gonna use the cadaver if you were to test this on that?
So I could use the cat. So I could pin the testicle. And then the epididymis is just, it's like lying on the testicle. So it kind of reminds me of the fimbria, how the fimbria are like grabbing onto the ovary. The epididymis, you can see the boundary of it here, and it's laying over the top of the testicle. So the testicle is nice and round, and then there's like this layer laying on top of it. That's epididymis. And then I could test spermatic cord.
Yeah.
And then I just think the cool part, we can take, if you dissect this out well enough, you can take spermatic cord and actually slide it through inguinal canal there, which I think is wild. And if there's boys around, they're like, oh God. Oh. But it literally is like a hole. Yeah. And so then when we get to the inside, this right going up, right, coming from spermatic cord and going on up is the artery and vein, which I won't ask you about. But then the cool thing, so remember on the models I showed you how the vas deferens goes over and around toward the back of the bladder. So here's the bladder, this guy right here. Here's these two vas deferens are coming around. They're wrapping around the back of the bladder, and they're going over the top of the ureters. Okay, so this is a vas deferens right there, and the other vas deferens right there. Okay, so they're coming around toward the back of the bladder, and then they join together, and then they travel through the penis.
What's that connecting it?
This,
Yeah, what's that?
This ligament has a name, and I don't remember it because I always cut it off.
We don't have to know it.
No, you don't have to know the
Okay,
ligament.
then never mind.
No, you don't. I just saved it because I just opened up this cat today, so yeah. So there you go.